Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and we're going to talk about some more Wonder Woman because, as you guys know, I've been collecting the Wonder Woman Dawn of DC by Tom King. Just let y'all know, because I know some of y'all probably think that I've probably been reading from, the websites, which I could have, but I promised you guys that I was going to read Wonder Woman, and I did. I have every issue except for 7 and 9, I believe. Even though I thought I brought it, but I guess I didn't. But hey, I just want to let y'all know, like, look, this is it. Like, this is the run so far. So I'm here. I am in the ditches with y'all. I am here. What? Look, look. Look, I just want y'all to see this, because I don't want people to be like, oh, Trey just making this up. He not really reading this stuff or whatever. He just talking all this stuff. Look, I am trying to hold the trenches with the Wonder Woman stuff. I didn't get number 7. I refused to get number 7 because I thought number 7 was a waste of time. So, and I wasn't getting that Trinity special neither. No. So the only one I'm missing is, let me see. So this is 8. So I got to go back to the comic book store and get 9. I knew I should. Something was telling me I needed to get 9, but I thought I had 9 at the house prior. See? And then issue 11. So I have this. And then the 11 was the tie-in. The tie-in to Absolute Power, of course. So I am in the trenches right now when it comes to this Wonder Woman stuff. When I tell you guys, I am serious about trying to get you guys to love Wonder Woman. I want people to love this character, but DC should just keep fucking my ass over with this bullshit. So, matter of fact, I'm putting that water bottle right there so you guys can look at the Wonder Woman book. But anyway, the reason why I want to bring this up is because I was talking to a comic book artist, right? I mean, not comic book artist, but I was talking to a reader. We were talking about these issues. One thing I noticed from looking at some of the Discord is people hate the story, but they love the side story, which is about Lizzie. Now, y'all already know how I feel about that useless bitch. The bitch useless, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how I feel about it. So I'm just saying, like, when I tell you that Lizzie is worthless, she's worthless. And he was like, oh, it's a cute little story. But the problem is, we don't need cute stories. We need the story to be about the new era. Remember, this is the new era right here. Okay, matter of fact, let's open it up to what the premise was, right? So remember, Esme right here is going around went around and killed men, right? Once that happened, remember, the news organization and them look outlaw and all kind of stuff, right? Okay. So look, they got agents coming around taking Amazons. Look, for Themyscira. Ooh, no, not my wife. Blah 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 blah. Mommy, no. Yeah, so that's right there, right? And then look, Queen Nubia right here, barely. This is her only appearance in this book. You get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? Okay. And remember, this is supposed to be a new era of Wonder Woman. And all we doing is seeing just nonsense going on. You know what I mean? Like, so you get a little fight between the military and Stone or whatever. And that's really about it. You know what I mean? So remember, this is supposed to be what we're supposed to be in, which hold on, let me go. And then of course we're supposed to be talking about the sovereign right here. Remember? This is to present Outlaw. And they said because it sold out, which yes, I admit I was part of the problem that probably sold out this book. The King of America, the Sovereign. He's supposed to be Wonder Woman's Joker. Okay, that's issue 1, right? Issue 2. Oh, Lord, that was close. That was close. Issue 2 is this like standoffish thing between Steve, Diana, and the military while she's thinking about the past, right? And it's just one of those, oh, we're going to take on Wonder Woman. Remember, this Wonder Woman happened after the recent run where she just sacrificed, you remember she sacrificed her life in Dark Knight Metal and then came back to the world, and all of a sudden they want her dead. Now look, here's the parallels. Look, she's fighting the Amazons, and then now she's about to fight the military, right? Because I just want to give y'all a little recap of everything that's going on, you know. So here they go. You know, Steve tries to talk to him. He's like, I can't stop her or whatever. And they're like, hey, well, we're going to do what we're going to do. Look, okay. I'm not going to show you all that Amazon crap. We're just going to show Diana throwing a tank. Ooh, there we go. Oh, God. And it's just nothing but her taking on the military. Taking on the military. Look at her. Look at her. And then she's having flashbacks or whatever. And then look, see? You see right here where the girl's eyes glow or whatever? Okay, and then look. Now that she done defeated the military, right? She defeated the military. Steve smiling. And then it's revealed Esme. That's the last time we see this character so far in this book, right? And then look, this right here, this girl who glows her eyes, right? And she blows things up. That's supposed to lead into Amazon attacks, which is supposed to also be involved with the whole outlaw thing. And I don't have the Amazon's attack book. So if you guys want me to get that one to suffer with you, even though I already reviewed it, I already did that. Well, no, I'm not even going to buy the book. I already suffered enough. I read the darn book. And that's really, this is what I'm saying. Look, see, even though Daniel Sepri got some amazing drawings, it still feels stiff. You ever seen beautiful artwork? It is nothing but stiff. But anyway, like I was saying, it was this guy. So we were talking about the Wonder Woman book, and he was like, I've never been so fucking bored. He's like, the book is boring, and honestly, it is. Once you get to issue 1 and issue number 2 of Outlaw, this thing becomes just a snooze fest. And once again, it also goes back to my issue with Wonder Woman. Is like, okay, you have her. She's a Trinity member. If anything like this happened to Batman and Superman, right? Not only would her family have been here at least in issue number 2, at least, right? They would have definitely been showing up throughout most of this run, which they don't. Don't get it fooled. They don't show up really at all in this book. And then when they do show up, she's pushing them away. And it's the same issue I've been saying for a long time. Y'all don't treat her supporting cast like her supporting cast. Y'all don't treat her sidekicks or partners like they're supposed to be treated, because y'all want to put all their development and everything else in other books. Like Amazon Attacks should have been, Wonder Woman should have been in the damn book, while also on the run from the government, figuring out what's going on and dealing with the whole Discord thing. But instead, she's just lollygagging around, and that's really what she's doing around here. You know what I mean? She's lollygagging. And then the reason why I say Daniel Separate art is beautiful, but it feels so stiff. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Look at this shot right here of Wonder Woman. You know, it's the same damn face feature and hair thing that he did with the other Wonder Woman pictures. I mean, with the other female characters. And you notice, what do you notice? There's barely any boobs at all going down. She's muscular, and she looks more like Gal Gadot than Wonder Woman, which is fine. But you know, show that she got some kind of body. You know what I mean? She's supposed to be pinnacle. You know, them titties should have been a little bit bigger. And then here's the Sovereign again. We don't really discuss him that often, but here he is, right? Y'all can get mad all y'all want to, and then look, he does these pages that I hate. You know, that Tom King introduced. Again, you got 1, 2, 3, and then the same thing, bam, before anything happens. And look how long her skirt thing is. That's too long. You get what I'm saying? The movie one was shorter than this, and that's why I'm saying I'm so sick of this outfit. And then look at this. This is impressive. Look, it does the same thing again, and then she's yawning or whatever, and then that's it. You know what I mean? It is really dumb. We don't really see anything that happens on the screen, and I don't like stuff like that. And then look, he trying to give her like some hips or whatever, but again, the costume is so stiff that, and you can't really see anything because you know the costume is too long right here. There's no boob indication really. She's more flat chested and everything. Like look at this. Look at Wonder Woman right here. She should not be flat chested. Her stomach armor is coming out more so than her actual boobs. It feels like she's been pressed down. Look at that. Where's the ass at for her? You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying it's so stiff. Beautiful, but stiff. And look, same face for 2 panels. It's the same thing. You know, it's just like, come on now, look. See? The same thing. Face right here. Face right here. Face right here. Face right here. You know what I'm saying? But there's really no changes. And that's the problem. That is a major problem. And then basically, you know, the Sovereign, he tells the army guy, like, hey, how did you feel about getting defeated by Wonder Woman? He's like, hey, it's Wonder Woman. What else can I expect, right? So Wonder Woman is sitting in his seat. What's his name? What's his MFA? Shoot, I forgot he got their name. I am Sergeant Steele. I'm so sorry. And then he uses the lasso to lie about, like, you feel some kind of way about Wonder Woman. It's her fault, the reason why, or whatever. So he uses the magical lasso, which they never explain how he got that lasso at all. And look, she's just here. She's just here while the world is after her, like ain't nobody business. And that's really it, honestly. And she has this epic pose. Hold on. Give me a second. These darn pages. Look at that. Okay. This is probably like one of the coolest shots right here. If you guys can see it, I kind of enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool shot right there. You know, that's probably like one of the rare ones where you just like, okay, even if it is unnecessary, because it really doesn't go anywhere. Because look, it doesn't really go anywhere. Then this guy writes a letter at night. Remember, this doesn't make any sense. He's writing a letter at night. At the same time, Diana is still talking to Sergeant Steele. And then he writes this letter and then commits suicide. Nothing makes sense right here. That's why I said it makes no sense. Then you hear about, oh, you want to know about the truth about your mother, Lizzie. And then I'm not sharing that. I'm not sharing that Lizzie bullcrap. If you guys want to read that, go do that on your own time. I'm not doing this. So look, issue 4. She's a traitor, right? Oh. The news broadcast is still talking about her, right? Okay, because I'm going to try to understand how dumb this story is. And look, Outlaw Part 4. She's over here because she has a fan who's a gay boy and he got cancer. And look at how look, once again, look how stiff and unfemale like she looks. You know, he has moments where she's soft, but then for the most part, look at that. Where is her titties at? Again, I understand people don't want to focus on that kind of stuff, but if you're going to draw a female character, draw a female character. And then I don't know why she's focusing on that, because again, wouldn't the military be after her right now? You see what I'm saying, right? Oh yeah, give me 1 second. The sovereign comes in, makes the president his bitch. Okay, so we got that right, and like I said, you know, they talk about everything that's going on. She flies him to Paradise Island. Steve's get court martials for fighting people because they don't agree with Wonder Woman. The Amazons come and was like, hey, what are you saying? But you see what I'm saying? All the women got the same kind of body types, no titties, hardly. Everybody's more flat chested, no hips really, except for when they try to try to make a cool pose, which once again, cool pose, but what is this? Everybody got less than an A cup. Everybody got Miley Cyrus bodies. Like, come on now, muscular women. I mean, which I understand they are supposed to be muscular women, but look at this classic Wonder Woman. Got more titties and ass than the modern artwork that we're looking at right now. And basically she's saying like, hey, you guys can try to stop me, but you can't. So, you know, hey, let me do what I'm doing. And then the Amazon's like, oh, okay. And he goes and has fun. Remember, she's on the run. She's on the run, right? And her and the boy is just over here, like, having fun. And then he talking about, like, hey, you know, I think you'll be a great mother. She's saying, I don't think I'll be a great mother. All that nonsense that don't nobody want to hear about, you know. And then basically she's like, why would God make me this way? The boy or whatever, because basically, you know, you can kind of tell in between the lines that he's kind of gay. I mean, he's gay. And that's really what it is. And then they call it the Wonder War. That's what they call this. They call this the Wonder War. And really, that's about really it. See, look at that. You know, they talk about some stuff. Who cares? Blah, 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 blah. And then there we go. Like, it makes no sense. Again, if you want to look at that Lizzie stuff, do it on your own time. And then look, under the Sovereign's eye. How much you want to bet nothing happens? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so this is when the Wonder Girls finally show up. It is issue number 5 when the Wonder Girls decide to finally show up. Oh Lord, look at me! I done dropped another thing. Oh, by the way, this game sucks. This game sucks, but we already knew it. We already knew. And now that the girls are going, the government is going around to find villains that want to take on Diana. So I'm not even going to reveal that. I'll reveal it to the end. So Yara decided to tell Wonder Woman, hey, we're going to do bow and arrows. And they talk crazy. Both of them talk stupid, even though people forget that Yara's from Cleveland, Ohio, so she should be talking normally with Spanish. Wonder Woman talks like Gal Gadot and almost act like she don't understand the man's world or whatever because of the way she's speaking, which makes no sense. They changed the way she speaks to match more like Gal Gadot. So Yara loses that battle, which of course more villains are getting recruited by Sergeant Steele. Cassie and her are like, hey, we're going to do arm wrestling. Okay, my little princess. And look, she lost, so she has to stay out of it. More villains get recruited. Donna Troy and her play video games. Again, remember, she's supposed to be on the run. And the same thing for all the Amazons. They're all supposed to be wanted, but for some reason they were able to meet in public areas like in nobody's business. Look, Donna and Wonder Woman play video games. See that? They play video games. Okay, great. And Diana defeats. Look, see, Diana defeats Batman with Superman because Donna Troy was playing as Batman, and she's like, "You gotta be kidding me!" And then she's like, "Fine, I won't interfere." She was like, "Thank you, my sister." And then, bam! Here's the villains that's been recruited by the president and the government to go after Diana, which I don't even understand how the hell you got a demigod goddess to agree, but okay, fine, whatever. And again, Diana's on the run. Look at her. She's supposed to be on the run. Her identity is public, apparently. So what happens when she walks in? She just randomly walks through, and then look, Yara was basically like saying, yeah, F that. And again, where is Cassie's body at? Them all black pants? No, you're supposed to put a white line in there to show off. You know what I'm saying? And no, she's a legal age. She's not young at all. She's like at least 19 to 20 years old at this point. And look at Donald. Girl, where your ass at? Where your titties at? You see what I'm saying? Like, this joint don't make no damn sense. Jesus. And again, if you want to look at that Lizzie stuff, do it on your own time. Look, so now we're at 6. We're at 6. Y'all already know. I already told y'all about 7. I'm not doing that. Look. So apparently they were able to mind control Steve to get her out in the public with the help of Kite Man, of all people. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Mm-hmm. So now she's being attacked by her villains, right? Which ain't much of nothing, right? So she fights her villains. Look at that. She transforms into Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. And then they fight in Washington, D.C. You know what I'm saying? Look, they fighting in Washington, D.C. I mean, this is pretty much what all this book is right here. See? Just them fighting. Silver Swan, Giganta. You know, she knocks down Silver Swan. Giganta trying to take her out. Giganta done took off the Washington Monument because, of course, right? That makes sense. Woo! And the Sovereign's over here pouring a drink, toast to everything that's going on right now. Diana's holding up the monument with the flag. I remember some people were upset that this scene happened right here because they were like, why is the American flag right there? Well, they're in Washington, D.C. And remember the anthem, that our flag was still there. Okay, right? And then she throws the monument back at Giganta. Now that that's happening, you see Grail and her fight because they have beef or whatever. If you guys want me to, I will read this arc between Grail and Wonder Woman. I just didn't really, I stopped reading these Wonder Woman Rebirth after a while because that year 1 storyline and then the nonsense of the brother, I was just like, all right, I think I'm out. But if you guys want me to read that, I will get that run because it's now collectible. So I will just buy the collectible run and read that for you guys if you want me to. Look at that. They start fighting, which isn't really much of nothing. Punch, bam, pam, pow, boom, bam. Okay. Bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. Oh, Diana, you're very tough. Ooh, yeah. But I'm going to get the last one. No, you will not. And then she was like, no, thank you. Which doesn't make any sense. And remember, this is supposed to be the finale of the Outlaw book. And she's so tired from that battle, she collapses. Woo! Which, again, we're still not done with this thing. So to say Outlaw finale is kind of dumb because, we're still doing this arc. Remember, and this is issue number 8. I told y'all I don't have 9, so we won't really look at 9. Okay, so here's 8. Basically, she wakes up a 1950s wife to Steve who don't like her, and she's being tied down by the lasso of lies. See, okay. And now this story arc is called The Sacrifice. That's what we're on now. We're on The Sacrifice, right? And no matter what, even though she loves Steve or whatever, he's kind of nonchalant to everything that she's doing or whatever. And issue number 9, this is kind of it's the same thing, except for like she's fighting criminals or whatever. They're asking her questions. She's like, "No, I know who I am." She doesn't know. She feels like things are wrong because her mind is being manipulated by the sovereign, and then he pours wine on her face. Like, yeah, be a little good bitch, pretty much. But she's starting to kind of break on that mode. But the lassos is telling her something different. She doesn't know. She feels Steve dissonant herself. No matter what she do or what she try, it never works. The girls get Sergeant Steele and decide to play Russian roulette with him, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not really all that great at this game," or whatever. And then Cassie almost shoot him in the nuts. Oops, my bad. I'll try again. No, okay, I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you everything. Once again, she feels ignored by Steve. Then she's still talking to the king of the United States, and he was like, "That, my dear, you should always believe," because he's trying to use the scripture against things or whatever. You know how they always try to find somebody who is religious, who likes Christianity or loves the Lord, but they use it in devious ways to push their message or whatever. You know what I mean? And then Diana's mother show up and was like, "Hey, you got this. You are you, my dear. Yes, my daughter. I told you cannot be broken." So basically, she's saying that you cannot be broken. And she was like, "You're right. I can't be broken." And she decides to break out of the lasso. And then she's like, "I do not believe you." And of course, they tase her. And she writes a letter to Steve inside her mind, right? And then that's pretty much it with this comic book. So look, this is the last thing that's happening. She's getting electrocuted by the guards. You know, she's like, "Your toy broke, Your Majesty. Do you have another one?" She's basically talking about that lasso, but who knows? I think he has plenty of lassos. And of course, this is issue number 10. I already told you number 9 is basically she's sitting in jail thinking about Steve and her life. Sorry, let me open this one. The only thing is they're missing is Cassie's lasso right here. She should have her lasso, which is kind of crazy that a lot of people tend to forget that she has a lasso. It was kind of cool because I got Jim Lee to remember that Donna Troy's lasso of persuasion is blue, because at first he had her a regular lasso. That's what they did in the throughout the New 52. And I'm like, if you're going to bring back her lasso is persuasion and it's blue. Please, come on now. Cassie has the lasso of lightning, but they don't have her lasso. And then, of course, you know, she has the lasso of Bagalea. Don't give me, I don't know how to really say it. So, yeah, Yara's lasso got golden balls on them or whatever. And again, the flatness of these women is killing me, because it once again, it just looks so stiff. And basically here they are, like, "Yeah, we're here," and then Yara's like, "What am I looking at?" And then it was like her private jet, pretty much. Oh look, and then look, we're already on the finale of The Sacrifice, right? And Wonder Woman washes up on shore, even though y'all remember Wonder Woman can fly. For some reason, she don't fly. She's tired. She's exhausted after they kept her in prison for so long. Now she's getting attacked by the cheetah. Yep. And look at that. Look at that. Where her titties at? Again, if you're gonna have women and she's jumping at Wonder Woman, them titties need to be going the opposite way, or this. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be going this way to show movement, because she's just wearing just a bra, a sports bra, but even then, you know what I mean? It ain't pushing down that much. And of course they fight. She's like, we don't have to do this, Cheetah. She was like, yes, yes, we do, because you're not the only one they tortured. Okay. And look, look, let's try to figure out how to lasso. Let's figure out how the private jet works, even though Donna Troy wrote this thing a while ago. But again, that's what happens when you have people who don't really care about this shit, right? They fight over and over and over and over again, and before Cheetah finish off her, she starts crying and giving up, and they pass out, and she screams like, "Oh, I can't kill you," or whatever, and then they talk about dumb stuff, pretty much. Yeah, I don't care. Girl talk. We really don't care. And then Cheetah's like, "You don't have to lie or pretend in front of me. I know you better than anyone else. It's okay to let yourself be broken." And then look, she actually cries in her villain's arm or whatever, and then she's like, "Hey, we're gonna work together to get out of here." And they finally get to the island. See, look, they finally get there to the island. Yeah, and then she's like, "I got Cheetah with us." Everybody's like, "Oh, this is a bad idea," or whatever. And then she's like, "Come on, let's go." And then that's all the girls all getting the invisible jet, and then that's how it goes. Remember, Diana can fly. I just don't. I don't know. And this is the last book we'll cover from the Wonder Woman thing, so so you guys can get a little recap of everything that's been going on, because like I said, the last issue was basically her mind thinking about Steve Trevor, why they locked her up for weeks, and then they released her onto an island. You see how dumb the Sovereign plan is? If you already got Wonder Woman in captivity, why in the world would you release her? Okay, and this is the tie-in. This is the tie-in, which for absolute power. This is how you know shit don't make sense. This is how you know shit don't make sense, right? Okay. First off, nice cover, but again, sick of the movie costume. All right. The absolute power tie-in event. This is what they use the Amazo robots that can, for some reason, steal people's powers. So look, they're at the hotel with some of the Just League Dark members playing cards, right? Playing cards. Now, remember, this was last issue where she flew off with the Wonders and Cheetah. Issue 11, she's sitting down here with the Justice League Dark members playing cards. I don't know about you, but that don't make no damn sense. And then all of a sudden, they get attacked by the Amazo robots. They all transform to stop him. See, everybody's standing there. Ooh, the Captain, Mary Marvel, Wonder Woman, Bobo the Chimp, that Genie Girl, and the Spectre, and of course John Constantine is knocked out because the robot done absorbed his magic or whatever, and transported the Captain to France. The Spectre steps in, which again don't make any sense because he's supposed to be the wrath of God on a cosmic level, but apparently a robot for some reason got his powers. Look, see, that Spectre, the robot touches him, and then bam. Mary Marvel goes in to kind of fight him, and she's pulled away by Wonder Woman. The robot has access to Spectre's power. It also drains whoever this Genie Girl thing is. And then look, they're just fighting the Amazo robot right here. That's pretty much it. What's going on? Like I said, the genie robot is gone. The captain comes and punches him. Wonder Woman done figured out what's going on, and he's like, look, he done like touch. Now, Diana was like, no, we can't. I can't let him touch the Marvels. So she forced Billy and Mary to say Shazam, where they revert back to normal, so they don't have no powers. And while she's doing that, Detective Chip done got taken out. He done lost his ability to speak anything or whatever. Then he goes for Diana. He knocks him out, and then the robot knocks everybody out, and then bam, it says if to be continued in Absolute Power Task Force 7 number 1 and Absolute Power number 2. I don't care. I'm not reading it. But you see what I'm saying? You see how nothing really is happening. And that's what me and the guy was talking about at the the store. We were like, this is so boring. What am I doing with my life? You see, I promised you guys that I was going to do the Wonder Woman run. I'm reading the Wonder Woman run like you guys want. I am suffering for you guys. I am doing this because you guys want me to, because I guess I gotta prove the fact that I like Wonder Woman so much. The things I do for you guys. But yes, the book, it hasn't went anywhere. I'm bored out of my mind. Tom King, get the fuck up off the book. It might get some sales because out of curiosity, but for the most part, it's not a good run. It's boring right now, and that's the major thing. It's boring. Nothing's happening. Nothing's really making sense. And they talking about after this, after Absolute Power, we're going to enter a new era for Wonder Woman. Oh, okay, where she enters the era of motherhood, even though she not having a baby. Isn't it funny that she's not having a baby? I'm just saying. Let's call a spade a spade. I just don't understand why she can't have a baby, but Batman and Superman can have children, but she can't push out a baby. I don't know why her and Steve ain't had no babies yet. That's just my personal opinion on that one. But hey, it is what it is, right? But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys excited for the next issue for Wonder Woman? My suffering, my pain that I do for you guys, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.